Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I got a video talking about how Frank got infected exactly in the story. I will be going more into detail on what the zombies are in my video, on why the US government tried to cover up the Willamette incident, and how the zombies were created, where they came from. That will be a huge big lore video explaining the backstory behind the zombie parasite. But in this video I wanted to cover a topic that has been debated for 18 years in the Dead Rising community, which is how Frank got infected exactly. Now there's a number of theories on this. A lot of people believe that Frank got infected coming in contact with all the zombies in the mall, but this theory is proven false, because you can beat the entire game without getting bitten or grabbed by one zombie, and Frank will still collapse and Isabella will tell him that he somehow got infected.
Does that mean...
You must have gotten yourself infected somehow.
Additionally, Chuck Green runs through the entire story of Dead Rising 2 and can be bitten numerous times, and he didn't get infected in canon. The reason that you can get bitten by zombies and grabbed by zombies is because it's for gameplay mechanics, because you're fighting these zombies. But in canon, neither Chuck nor Frank has gotten grabbed or bitten by zombies. So Frank didn't get bitten by a zombie. That's not how he got infected. Now, some people believe that Frank got infected from this cutscene right here.
Damn. Shit! What in the hell is going on around here?
This is when Frank swats the Queen Wasp out of the air. They think that he got stung here, but if he got stung, he would have felt it. He would have reacted to his hand or something, like, I got bitten by this bee wasp thing. And also, Queen stings will turn a person very quickly, usually within hours. This cutscene is also seen in Dead Rising 2, and Chuck didn't get infected either. In the Dead Rising universe, there's only two ways of getting infected. Either you get bitten, scratched, come in fluid contact with a zombie, or you get stung by a Queen Ampulex compressa, the wasps responsible for the zombie outbreak. We can see in the Dead Rising Road to Fortune comic that Chuck's wife got stung by a wasp and then turned within hours of getting stung. So basically, Frank didn't get stung by a wasp. Now, the only other way that Frank could have been infected is coming in contact with a zombie if he didn't get bitten. And you can actually see the exact moment he did get infected. Now, this is not confirmed, but I am 95% certain that he got infected here. And I'm not the only one. A lot of people in the Dead Rising community also think that he got infected here. Frank gets infected on day 2 at 6 a.m. during the cutscene Rescue the Professor. Watch this cutscene very carefully and watch Frank's face.
About your mama. Hey, it's the professor. Look out!
If we don't do something, the professor's gonna end up zombie chapped. I'm going for it. You just worry about staying alive. Got it?
Carlito shot a zombie in the head before it could bite Frank. If you watch Frank very carefully, you can see that he gets blood all over him, including his face, and it's on his lips. Brad only got the blood on his back, so he didn't get infected. Now, I know people might say this is just nonsense, but you can very easily be infected by a zombie in the Dead Rising universe. People don't realize how easy it is to get infected. Even if they grab you without biting you, you can be infected just by a scratch. This actually happened to Jessie. She got scratched by Barnaby, and none of the other characters could tell if she was infected, but 24 hours later she became a zombie. It's important to note that the zombie parasite moves up through the body to the brain, and when it gets to the brain, the person can't be cured and is a zombie, and it's believed the person is dead as well. The parasite is controlling the body. The parasite then takes full control of the body, and that's why the Ampulex compressa's larva comes out of the heads of zombies when you kill the queens. It lost that hive connection, and that's where it was sitting near the brain. So when Carlito shot the zombie in the head, it's possible parts of its larva came in contact with Frank directly on his face. Remember, the zombie parasite moves up to the brain. It's in the head. Then it started growing inside of Frank. It's also important to note that single zombies can carry multiple parasites. Zombies can carry multiple larva eggs. That's probably why queen wasps constantly sit on them, putting it on their fingers, their bodies, their necks. Now, if you're wondering, why did Frank take so long to start showing symptoms? It's because of what Isabella says right here.
The time between infection and zombification differs greatly from person to person. You're lucky, Frank. You seem to have a very high level of resistance.
So, so what you're saying is that I get to spend longer waiting for the inevitable. Is that it?
Everyone acts differently to the parasite. Some people turn in hours, others days. It all depends on the person. Barnaby, for example, turned in about half a day. Jesse in 24 hours, and Brad in a few minutes because he got bitten by multiple zombies. Frank has a stronger resistance, but he isn't immune. Additionally, there's more evidence that Frank was infected there. Later in that same day, Frank returns to the security room with the medicine for Brad, and Jesse comments that he has blood on him.
Are you alright? You have blood on you.
Huh? Oh. Yeah. Must be from that girl I saved.
Girl? Was she hurt?
I offered to help her, but she took off.
I think this is a reference to the fact that he's infected. Now, Frank says it must be from that girl I saved. He's talking about this cutscene of Isabella.
Back in the land of the living, you're one tough cookie. Can you stand? Look, I saw you at the entrance yesterday. You needed medicine too. Maybe we should work together.
I don't need any help. You people don't know a thing. You're the ones who caused this nightmare. You ruined Santa Cabeza. And started all of this.
But during that cutscene, Isabella has no blood on her. And to be fair, there's also no blood on Frank's jacket at that moment too. So that might have been an oversight. But that's just my theory on how Frank got infected. I think that when Carlito shot that zombie, parts of the zombie larva got into Frank's lip, got on Frank's lips, somehow got inside his body, and started growing there. That's also why it took Frank so long to start showing symptoms, because, you know, getting a piece of the larva inside of you with fluid contact, it's going to take a lot longer to become a zombie than getting bitten by a zombie. I will have a longer video on how the outbreak started and where the zombies come from, but in this video, I just wanted to clear up something that the Dead Rising community has been debating for nearly 20 years, and I hope we can finally bring it to a close. If you think that I'm wrong, and you think that Frank got infected at another point in the story, please let me know down in the comments, and if you guys enjoyed the video, please do drop a like, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.
You corner me to say, oh, how can you live that way? You think I'm wrong with my pride? Well, let me tell you, I am justified. Look to my And why